8U, 6U flag football is 7-on-7 is consuming me. I need y'all to pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Because if I find a way to get paid off this 7-on-7 football, y'all might have lost West Coast. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Y'all might lose West Coast, bruh. You feel me? Like, I'm just being honest with you, man. Like, I have so much fun and I enjoy myself so much, man. Coaching my son's travel team and being out there on the road with them, and you know, going to games, and them late night conversations, bro. Like, I'm addicted, bruh. Like, I love it, bruh. Like, I love it, man. I love it. Every tournament I can get involved in, I'm trying to put my sons in. Like, I just love it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get to do that during football season. So in all seasons here, man, I go in. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's all I'm saying, bruh. If West Coast can find a way to get paid off that 7-on-7 kids. Like, I get why. Listen to me. I get why a guy like Cam Newton, why it's so hard for him to like really focus in on stuff like that. Because man, the kids are the future, bruh. Like, that's fun. I enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy y'all too. And I know what I gotta do because your boy West Coast is back. You know what I'm saying? So all I did was take a little 5-day hiatus. You know what I'm saying? I just dipped. That wasn't 5 days. I was gone for 4 days. That's it. The last time I went live was Thursday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Charlie, where have I been? My son had some travel football. So that's where I've been. Thursday we had a long practice. Friday we practiced. Saturday we traveled, and Saturday and Sunday we played. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you feel me? It's just, it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. But yo, let's go ahead and do it. Hey, you guys already know, whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit the share button. So I need everybody right now to hit that share button. I need everybody to hit that share button. Next thing we're going to do is there's these things called stars. Now, I know you guys, I haven't really asked you guys to hit those stars in a minute, but I need you guys to hit those. We back on the grind, man. We back on the grind. Also, schedule release should be coming out here soon. The Dallas Cowboys schedule release should be coming out here soon. Definitely excited to see that, because as soon as that happens, I'll start dropping the games that I'm going to be going to. You know what I'm saying? So very, very, very excited about the NFL schedule release and drop that's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? He said, Trick, love the kids. Hey, you know how I be, man. You know how I be, man. Like I said, during the Cowboys regular season, I don't really get to like go. I mean, I go to a lot of stuff, but like Cowboys play on Sunday, and if I go to a game, that means I'm gonna miss my son's stuff. So 7-on-7 is big right now. You know what I'm saying? It's huge. You know what I'm saying? So I got a 7-on-7 on team, and we took a loss this week. But we got better. We definitely got better. My little quarterback Mason, him to my son that connection is just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So let's go, man. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What we came to do. So, yo, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button, okay? So I need everybody right now to hit that share button. No matter where you are, I need you guys to hit that share button. Hit that share button. Share the content. Facebook, I'm talking to you. YouTube, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I need everybody to participate. Hit that share button. You know what I'm saying? If you've been wondering where West Coast is, share the content. You feel me? Next thing, there's these thing called stars. What are stars and super chats? Stars and super chats are simply a way that you, the content watcher, can provide can support the content creator. Who's the content creator? Your boy West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna say what's up to everybody. As I say your name, man, all you gotta do is hit that share button and hit that star button. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna be going. All right, so let's go. Blaze One Sports, what's up with you? Aaron Levite, what's up with you? D Hartford, what's up with you? Roger Smith, what's up with you? Bubba Jones, what's up with you, my boy? Roger Smith, what's up with you? Roger Smith, can't wait to see the schedule. I can't go to Thanksgiving games and pick 2 other games to go to. Okay, Roger Smith, what's up with you? Who else we got in here? Joseph Kitchens, go Joseph Kitchens, hit that share button. Joseph Warren, share the content for me, please. Barry Irvin, hit the share button for me, my boy. D Hartful, what's up with you? Blaze One Sports, what's up with you? Aaron Levite, what's up with you? Blaze One Sports, what's up with you? Michael Jones, what's up with you? Rob Johnson, surprise quarterback of the year. Sam Howell, you heard it here first. You must be a Washington something fan then. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only person. Sam Howell is an average quarterback, man. He's not no quarterback. You ain't heard nothing here about no Sam Howell. That dude is an average quarterback. To be honest with you, he's probably a below average quarterback. So for him to be an average quarterback, he would definitely have to be better than what he was. So I don't even see why somebody would make that bet unless that's your quarterback. If that's your quarterback, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But if that ain't your quarterback, that don't make no sense. Because that hasn't shown anything. Sometimes this is what I like. I see a lot of people on the expectations of their team. A lot of times people just think that since the year started over, it's like Madden. Like in Madden, when the game starts over, everything starts over brand new. Well, unfortunately, in the real life, it don't work like that. In real life, if you don't fix the problems that you had last year, those problems will for sure follow you into the next year. You know what I'm saying? Now, boom. Hey, I want to talk about first thing and foremost, I want to talk about that comment. I don't know if you guys saw that video. Emmitt Smith talking about the setup of this team and what he thinks about, the needs that are still on this team and things like that. And what do we think that the Dallas Cowboys needs, what they need to do now. Emmitt Smith, all-time best running back of all time. Best ranks currently career leader in rushing 16,000. I think it's 16,896. I might be off. You know what I'm saying? 96. He said that the Dallas Cowboys and the way this team is set up, we're gonna talk about the running back room. He said that the way he looks at this room, as much as we like Tony Pollard and as much as we like Deuce. And as much as Deuce Vaughn and as much as we like Malik Davis, that we do need to add someone else to this running back room. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to tell you this right here. I think Deuce Vaughn is going to be a great additive to this team. I think he's a little bit typically, I'm going to be honest with you, I would 100% think that he's a little bit undersized for this position. Part of the reason why I believe Deuce Vaughn is undersized for this position is because I believe that the Cowboys are going to, this is my thing. As long as you don't have Deuce Vaughn out there pass blocking and run blocking, well, he shouldn't be run blocking at all because he's a running back. But as long as he's out there pass blocking, I think Deuce Vaughn can give you what Tony Pollard gave you, to be honest with you, because I'm going to be honest with you, man. I love me some Tony Pollard. And I'm going to tell you this right here. I think Tony Pollard is one of the most elusive players in all of football. You want to know why? Because when Tony Pollard was in college, he tied the NCAA record with kick returns. That's why I've always said, in my opinion, I thought that Tony Pollard should be returning punt returns before what's my boy name? My mind is blank right now, y'all. Turpin. Before Turpin got on the team, I was always to be honest with you, when Turpin got back on the team, I was saying that I believe that Tony Pollard, because that is Tony Pollard's natural ability. Like, he has that natural escapability. He has that natural in space where he's able to see space and then eat that space up. What I mean by eat that space up is he sees the space and he has a phenomenal way of getting in that space. Turpin, not so much. Turpin is a straight line runner. You know what I'm saying? Turpin, to be honest with you, he reminds me of a track dude trying to play football. When I see Turpin, that's what I see. I see a track guy trying to be football. Like, yes, if he hits that seam, beeline. What's the fastest play? What's the fastest way to get to point A, from point A to point B? A straight line. That's what Turpin is. He's a A line to B line. Dot A to dot B. That boy gonna run as fast as he can from here to there. The only problem is in football there isn't a lot of straight line unless you're running streaks. That's why, in my opinion, 40-yard dashes don't mean nothing to me. Like, I mean, they don't really mean anything to me. Shuttle drills, how you move in and out of, like, cuts and things like that, that's what's more important to me. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, it really doesn't matter in the NFL who's the fastest. It really matters in the NFL who can run, start the fastest. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. What's up, Action Pal? In NFL, the most valuable trait in the NFL that you'll ever see someone is their ability to stop and start fast. You know what I'm saying? Fast. Tony Pollard has that. My boy Turpin, not so much. Go look at his kick returns versus the Rams in the preseason game. Both of those games, he one cut, boop, and was gone. Punt return, one cut, gone. Next kick return, one cut, gone. He's a straight line speeder. Be honest with you, this is my thing, right? When I see guys like that, like, I see it like this. A guy like Turpin doesn't need to be running to go get the ball. He needs to be running with the ball in his hands already. So next year, Cowboys need to find ways to just get the ball in his hands, bro. Like the Cowboys need to figure out ways for Kevontae Turpin to turn every time he touches the ball into a kick return-esque situation. You know what I'm saying? But I don't consider Turpin's a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, just to touch on that, but, I mean, looking at the running back room, the Cowboys I definitely believe the Cowboys need more. And you guys know I felt about Deuce Vaughn. Think about this. If Deuce Vaughn was on this team last year, he would still be the smallest running back on this team. You know what I'm saying? He would still be the smallest running back. And guess what? The Dallas Cowboys, with Zeke, still had a problem trying to running through the middles. So, unless the Cowboys are just going all the way from that, or they're going to, like, what I honestly think the Cowboys are going to try to do, I think the Cowboys are doing running back. And I'm going to name, not even what they're trying to do. The Cowboys are going to do running back by committee. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. They're going to do running back by committee. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. That's the new way that the Cowboys are doing business. Like, that's the way they're doing business. Running back by committee is their new thing. Wide receiver by committee was their new thing. Defensive tackle by committee was their new thing. Like, we've tried this, bro. Like, we've tried this community approach to one problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see if we was trying to solve, like, black on black crime, if we was trying to solve what else is some crime, some Hispanic on Hispanic crime. Y'all know y'all be beating each other up too. Hell, you mean? If you was trying to solve white on white crime, listen to me. Get the community out here. Let's get some activists out here. Let's march. Let's really make some changes. Let's get some Martin Luther King speeches. Let's really go all the hell in. But bruh, if you trying to fix a running back room, that is not no damn community problem, bruh. You do not need the NCAAP. You don't need that. You don't need the National Asian American Association of America to help you do. You don't need that, bruh. You need a guy. You need a guy. You feel me? You need a dude. The NFL is all set up around finding the dude, bruh. What's up, Herman? Hey, we have 500 stars. I know I'm cooking. This is my first show in 4 days. Unless y'all want me to disappear again, you better hit that star button. That ain't a threat. That's a promise. Now, I love y'all knowing I know this is my job, but you know how I be, man. What's up, OG, Mortal Wake, OG, Triple OG, Triple O Jizzle. What's up, boy? Action Pal, what's up with you, man? He says you know what you did on about Turpin. His balance is terrible. I don't even really, honestly, Pal, his balance is terrible. But it really ain't his balance. It is his line of sight that is terrible. Because good kick returners are like good problem solvers. They see the problem before it happens. To be a good kick returner, you have to see the problem before it happens. You want to know why? And to be a good punt returner. You want to know why? Because 99% of the time, when you receive the ball, you're not looking at the defender. You're looking at the damn football. So you have to be able to see yourself making a move on the first guy. Like, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Something you guys will always hear me say to my son. My son's a running back. My baby son's a running back. Something that you'll always hear me tell him is, make the first man miss is mandatory, bruh. If you can't make the first, well, I tell all my sons that. If you can't make the first man miss, man, you can't play football, bruh. Can't play on offense. Like, can't play on offense. You can't make the first man miss. If that's not mandatory, you can't play on offense. If you can't get yourself to a position where it takes two people to bring you down, or it takes one guy to get you bottled up and another guy to try to tackle you, that's technically two. Bro, you can't play on my you just, it's what it is, man. Like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, do I believe, and then listen, I'm going to open this up for questions right now. I'm going to open this up for questions. Cowboys got to go away from this by committee crap. Right now, I'm going to tell you this right now. We're playing offensive line by committee. And somebody said something over there that was hella smart. Somebody said something about it's a cheap route. That's why. Action foul. There we go with his second smart comment of the day. You good for about you good for about 3 a day. You on 2. Feel like you juicing this morning. You juicing. You didn't drink something this morning. He feeling himself over there in Utah, y'all. On YouTube. I call it Utah. Herman says, yeah, he says facts. That's what made Hester so darn good. Yes, you got to be able to foresee stuff. Turpy doesn't really have that. And I'm going to be honest with you, another guy that has that, Tony Pollard has that. Zeke has that. I'm going to be honest with you. To be able to jump over someone, you got to be able to see that. You got to be able to see him, diving at your legs. That's how Zeke was able to jump over you. Why? Because he saw you diving at his legs before you did it. You know what I'm saying? So, the Cowboys do need more to their running back room. Because I'm going to tell you, like I've said, by committee, it just doesn't work for us. And I'll tell you another reason why it doesn't work for us is because it's not like we have a wide receiver committee of like, I'm going to tell you when wide receiver committee worked, and it worked really damn good too. You guys know when? When you had Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup as your 3 starting receivers. Wide receiver by committee worked good than the motherfucker, man. It worked good. You want to know why? Because the freaking community was good. Imagine if Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, who else is another billionaire? Drake. Imagine if these dudes put all their money into like solving their own communities, not just like all of New York. What if Drake said, you know what? I can't save all of no, give you a better example. What if I don't know who's a rapper. I don't know. I'm just trying to use a rapper. You know what I'm saying? A rapper. A little baby. Little baby be like, look, man, I can't save all of Atlanta, but I can save Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? Or what if Dr. Dre said, you know what? I can't save all of LA, but I can save Compton. I got enough money to save Compton. You know what happened? You'd instantly see improvements in that city. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying the worldwide doesn't help on a worldwide scale, but listen to me. We have individual problems. You know what I'm saying? So, what do I think about, what am I saying? Cowboys, do I believe they're going to need to add someone? Yeah, they need to add someone. I am not for any type of committee if the committee is not, like, it has to be a high-end committee. Like, there has to be a high-end committee. Wide receiver by committee with 3 dudes that are just average is not a wide receiver by committee. That's 3 average dudes on the wearing the same helmet and shoulder pads. And they have the same helmet and jersey. Like, wide receiver by committee is 3 guys that are equally trying to better each other. Not 4 guys that's all trying to make their way in the league. Like, that's not wide receiver. That's not a committee. That's 4 guys trying to try out for the Dallas Cowboys. And to be honest with you, right now, that's what you have at running back, bro. Like, I'm just being, hey, listen, we're at 900 stars. Can we get to 2,000? Don't get mad at me. Listen to me. You guys know I only talk about what I see as of today. If the facts change, I'll change. If the facts change, I'll change. I'll change all day. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Have I seen footage of Deuce Vaughn? Yes, there's a lot of footage on Deuce Vaughn in college as a college running back at Kansas State, which I'm not hating on. He still had to get accepted. He still had to play. Deuce Vaughn also had 1,400 yards. But I also will say this. Deuce Vaughn also played really good against Alabama. What's up with you, OG Douglas? I see you, sir. Deuce Vaughn played really good versus Alabama. Does that automatically mean it's going to translate over to the NFL? One would like to hope. One would definitely like to hope. But to be honest with you, for the Dallas Cowboys to even try to sell the nation on a 6th-round pick running back as your starting running back, that is ridiculously crazy. And if it fails, I hate it, because I hate situations like this, because if they do give Deuce Vaughn the starting job and it takes him time to become an actual starter, and he doesn't actually pop off like fans want him to, that is going to set up a series of downfall for him. What's up with you, JT DeBlock? And what I mean by downfall is your guys' opinion of him as a player. Why? Because, man, you got the Cowboy fans and just fans in general. We base plans not off what they do. We base players not off of what they do. We actually judge players off what we expect them to do. Because listen to me, there's been games where Dak played well and you guys won, and y'all was still like, Dak didn't do nothing. He only threw da. I'm just being real with y'all. So did Dak not play good? Yeah, Dak played good. But you guys had the expectation for him to go out there and do this there in the third. So since he didn't do this there in the third and he still won, you guys won't count him for that. So that's why I know when it comes to player evaluation, at the end of the day, it really comes down to your expectations of that player. Because think about this. Zeke had 12 touchdowns, 870 yards. Bruh, on any other team in football, Zeke is perfectly fine on that team. But since Zeke has been Zeke, you guys have an expectation of what he should always be. In your opinion, Zeke should be Mike McGuire. Zeke should be Sammy Sosa. What is that? That is 40-year-old men hitting 70 home runs. Like, come on, bro. Y'all didn't know them dudes was juicing? Like, come on. Did y'all not want to even... I think y'all just didn't want to know they were juicing. We didn't pay Tony Pollard to be the starter. We paid Tony Pollard to be on the team. Hunter is going to be the shit. He is our Cal Jusic. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Jay Nathan G, I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't think he's going to make this team as a fullback. As the actual fullback position, no. I don't believe the Cowboys are going to carry a fullback. They haven't carried a fullback since 2017. What's up with your auntie Regina Green? I'm dropping your jersey in the mail today. Literally got it packed up and everything. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't believe he's gonna play in the NFL as a fullback. What's up, Christopher? I believe that the Cowboys are gonna convert him to a running back. Because as a fullback, he only has one position. As a running back, he has a running back, fullback, and short yards down. And I'm gonna tell you, if Ronald Jones, if you think the rookie makes the team, the fullback, then I would assume Ronald Jones is not gonna make this team. Just got finished watching Henny and Landlord just now. Them's my dudes. It says it's going to be coming out on May 11th, I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest with you, Hunter is an All-American in D2. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him, not trying to take away none of his accomplishments, but in D2, that's D2 ball, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He went to the same, and I'm not, listen to me, I don't ever want y'all to think that I'm like downplaying players, but I am. Because y'all be overplaying players sometimes. Like, I'm going to tell you, Cowboy fans, we have a tendency of giving players the juice. You want to know why? Because they're your team. They're your player. You know what I'm saying? An example, I moved my son up to running back to play 8U from 6U, And I'm gonna be honest with you, a little bit of me gave him the juice. You know what I'm saying? Gave him the juice. I just assumed that he'd be able to just do his thing. And guess what? That's not what happened. That's not what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like it's taking him time to understand that these kids are faster. Like, yeah, you can juke them, but they're faster than you. Even that kid that's not really good at pulling flags, he's faster than you. You wanna know why? Because he's 8 and you're 6. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what he put in training camp. We got to stop putting these big expectations and getting mad when they ain't a starter. That's a good point. That's why I'm not expecting anything from an undrafted fullback. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't like. I think like Dallas is the only fan base I think that thinks like that because we're programmed like that because we're cheap. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you think top ramen is an acceptable meal for dinner, then guess what? It's probably because you went through some hard times. Or your ass just broke. But when you're not in hard times, we know that that is not an acceptable dinner, bruh. A soup. Like, you only eating a soup if you what? If you down on your luck. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I have a feeling NFL is going to schedule Cowboys versus 49ers or NFL Cowboys versus 49ers week 1. Did we start on the road this week? Last year? Did we start on the road last year? Who did we start on the road? No, we started at home versus Tampa Bay. I don't think it'll be Aaron Rodgers because I think they'll schedule that game. I think they'll give us that game Thanksgiving. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets aren't going to be Aaron Rodgers and the Jets week 1. But I can see Cowboys in Frisco. And I would like that. Because I definitely don't want to play the 49ers at the end of the season. Michael says, no, we lost to Tampa. Yeah, I know we lost to Tampa Bay week 1. You right, we was at home. Matter of fact, our first 2 home games was at home. Our first 2 games was at home. So yeah, I think we're gonna be on the road. I think we're gonna be on the road. So what are our road games? 49ers, that could be a game that we could open up against. And to be honest with you, it kind of makes sense because the Cowboys will already be in California. Well, they'll fly home and then they'll fly back. They'll fly back because there's 3 weeks in between there's 2 weeks between training camp being over and week 1. Buttered toast with cinnamon when I was a kid. That was dinner. I mean, I hope it wasn't every night, man. What's up, Tony Montoya? We'll see what he got to put in training camp. Absolutely. We definitely want to see what they put in training camp, but I'm not putting any expectations for him to be a starter or a 7th round pick fullback. Like, bruh. That says a lot, bro. I'm going to tell you this right now. If he is starting or if he even gets an opportunity to play, that meaning that if it's not in a fullback role, that says a lot about Malik Davis. That says a lot about Ronald Jones. And that says a lot about Rico Dowd. Chargers, week 1 in LA. I'm going to be honest with you, that game makes sense. That game makes more sense than the 49er game. They're going to put that game at the end of the season. I already know it. We're going to have to play the 49ers twice this year, too. Because we're going to play them in the regular season and probably have to play them in the playoffs. But they're going to put that game at the end of the season. Watch. Without saying schedule, what is your overall record for the Cowboys? I don't know. I don't do overall records. But I will say this. Hopefully the Cowboys can win 13 games this year. They won 12 last year, 12 in a row, 2 years in a row. You know, hopefully this year we can grow a little bit and win 13. Grow a little bit in the playoffs and win 2 games in the playoffs. I mean, the goal for this season is simple: win 13 games and get to the third round of the playoffs. Whatever that be. If the third round of the playoffs be the Super Bowl, then guess what? That's the Super Bowl. If the third round of the playoffs be the divisional round, then the goal is the third round. That's the goal. Because that's where you got last year. So last year you got to the second round and you won 12 games. So the goal has to be to do one better. Auntie Regina, are you in California? Are you in California? That's why you can't wait. It's your birthday. Hey, man, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to YNG Cowboy Sports. Happy birthday to my guy. It's your birthday, but hit that super chat button, boy. Let's hope they bring back Zeke for a cheap price and run him and Pollard with Vaughn as the third back. That would be a dope scenario. That would be a dope scenario. I like that scenario. Cowboys and Chargers first week, though. I like that. Still is a possibility. Yeah, I mean, the NFL was really waiting for Aaron Rodgers to find out where he was going to go play before they made that schedule. That's what was really going on. That's why they pushed it all the way back to May. Not because of Aaron Rodgers this year, but they pushed it back so they can all have all these major free agency moves out of the way. So then when they're able to make the schedule, they can make it for the best entertainment value. I can definitely see Cowboys versus Chargers week 1. Kellen Moore versus his old team. My boy said, F that. I don't remember. My boy said, F that. I don't remember a fullback since 48. I heard that. You don't remember Keith Smith? No, 41? That was my dude. Do we play the Panthers this year? I hate asking on here, but that Jersey 11 coming. Listen, Chris, don't ask me on here then. Ask me in my inbox. Because I can't give you an answer to one jersey order on this whole. Come on, bro. I got 160 people on here. Ask me, my inbox is open, though. But I'll tell you this right here. If you're asking me about your jersey, I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Because West Coast I don't hold jerseys hostage. No reason for it. There's no benefit for me to have a jersey sitting in my hands when I can just send it to you. Because remember, you've already paid shipping. So I already have a shipping label printed with your name on it. I just need a jersey to put in the box. You know what I'm saying? So, best answer. If you're asking me, that means I don't have it. But if you want to exchange it for something else that I have in stock, I can always do that. Chris says still a possibility. I'm going to that game. Hell yeah. I'm going back to North Carolina. That was fun. I like the North Carolina. I think I told myself anytime they go to North Carolina, I was going to go. Cowboys in San Diego week 1. Would I go? Hell yeah. They're not in San Diego, though. What's up with you, Henny? And I ain't been live in 4 days, so man, I had to jump on here, man. Everybody's like, what happened to your West Coast? Oh, my God. Like, man, I had stuff to do, bro. Like, bro, I can't go to the draft for 5 days and then come home and then just act like I ain't been gone for 5 days. That's why I tell you guys, go on the events and bringing you guys content at events. That's a totally different beast, bro. And I don't knock anything that anybody does. You feel me? Yep, we play the Panthers. I'm there. I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. I like Charlotte. What up, Eddie? Hey, man, we 900 stars away from hitting our first goal, man. Hey, let's do some questions, man. Let's do some questions. I got about 15 more minutes before I got to get out of here. Questions. I'm debating between going to the Cowboys versus Chargers in SoFi or Niners versus... What are you talking about? Go to both. Go to both. What is you talking about? Go to both. You ain't got to sit in section 102. Go to both. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. If the only reason you can't go to a Cowboy game is because you can't afford to sit in the front row, you ain't no damn Cowboy. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to anybody. Bruh, I started off in the nosebleeds, bruh. Like, stop trying to listen. Be who you are. If you a nosebleed dude, be a nosebleed dude and have freaking fun, bruh. It don't matter where you in AT&T Stadium. Your ass gonna be watching the TV anyway. I'll be on the field with the players, looking like this. Oh, you feel me? Hey, nosebleed is where the real fans is. Keep it real. Nosebleeds is where the real fans is. They switched it around because you gotta remember at Texas Stadium, the cheap seats were actually at the bottom. The suites were at the top. You know what I'm saying? So all the crazies were at the bottom where they needed to be. Now the crazies are at the top. You can't even freaking hear them. Axe Tuck, man. Axe Tuck how them bougie ass Cowboy fans be acting in Section 100. Would I bring Zeke back before training camp? I would. I don't believe they're going to, but I would. Is there a timetable for Pollard's return? As quick as possible, like the coming of Jesus. Why waste your money going to an NFL game? Why waste your money watching an NFL blogger talk about NFL in a parking garage? Shut your goofy ass up, bruh. Forget the money. What about the time? Bruh, you can get money back. I've lost money and gotten it back 12, 15 times over. I ain't never gonna get it. You ain't gonna get this 40 minutes back of your life. So if you wanna act, if you up here asking about wasting time, this is really wasting time. At least when I go to an NFL game, I'm gonna get fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? That excitement, those endorphins are gonna get popping and crazy. You know what I'm saying? What is you getting from this? Nothing. Exactly. So if you really want to talk about wasting time, this is for you. This is wasting time. I believe so. Malik Davis got reps last year. I believe so. Malik Davis really didn't get reps last year. Remember, man, Tony Pollard got hurt in that playoff game, and they did not give Malik Davis the ball one time, bro. And they only gave him the ball in that Green Bay Packer game because freaking Tony Pollard couldn't go. He was tired. Some fans have unrealistic expectations for Dak. They want him combo of Johnny U, Rodgers, Strapback, Turnbull, all rolled up in one. I'm not really old enough to talk about Johnny U, but Rodgers, Staubach, Troy, that's my history. So, I mean, it's crazy because you didn't say Tony Romo. Tony Romo better than all them dudes. Nah, I'm playing with you. There you go. Y'all about to get mad. I was just playing. He better than Troy, you know. You think if Zavon Kidd sees the field next year? I believe he does see the field next year. I believe he does. Is he effective? It remains to be seen. But I believe he does. Because there's a need at the running back position. Whenever there's a need, the Dallas Cowboys always give someone an opportunity. Like Connor McGovern would not have gotten the job if there was no need at guard. Connor Williams would not have gotten the job if there was not no need at guard. I'm running on fumes, y'all. And I'm tired, bro. Like you hear me? Like I'm burnt out. These last 4 days, all this, bro. It's very enjoyable, but it is a very tiring enjoyment, I guess you would say. Well, stats wise, you're right. Romo was better than them. I mean, quarterback wise. Like, bro, listen to me. If I told you one guy threw 100 touchdowns. No, put it like this. If I told you one guy threw 50 more touchdowns while throwing 60 something more less interceptions, you would say that that guy was a better quarterback than that guy. Now, Troy Aikman, I believe, was a better manager. He understood people and things like that. But Tony Romo threw like 60 more touchdowns than Troy Aikman while throwing like 50 less. Y'all know Troy Aikman has more career interceptions than Tony Romo. You know that, right? All right. Well, like he has like 50 less interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Do I think the O-line can handle this season? No, because I don't know what my starting offensive line is. I can't put my neck out there and answer that question without knowing who it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I got to get up in this appointment. They calling my name, man. I can see them looking for me. Hey, I appreciate you guys. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.